I just got so emotional. I'm like, I actually feel like pretty again. Like, I feel like I'm like happy to show my face and I'm okay to be in pictures. Like, I'm just like, it brought me like a new sense of confidence that I haven't had in a while, which is like also a major part of the like one of the major like results that you get from it. My name's Alyssa and I'm a patient at Dr. Kaufman, and he performed a rhinoplasty. I've always been very like athletic and done a lot of sports, and I was once a cheerleader, and one time I was cheering and the flyer fell on my face, and that's the first time I really broke my nose, but I never decided to do anything about it, and I just continued to go on with my life. And then it slowly just started getting worse and worse. And it finally got to the point where I was having a lot of serious sinus issues and headaches, and I really wasn't able to breathe. So that's when I finally decided to go to see the doctor. And that's when I found out I had deviated septum and my nose was collapsing. So I knew that this was a surgery that had to be done, and it looks a lot better. So that's a plus. I was really nervous because I've never been to a plastic surgeon. I didn't know what to expect, what the evaluation was going to be like. But as soon as he walked into the room, I felt immediately comfortable. He's very easy to talk to and he's very willing to answer questions. I was actually not aware that you could do this. He sat me down, he pulled up my images on the computer, and he was actually able to move my nose to where he would want it to look like and what it would look like as close as he thinks he could get it. And that was really awesome because when you're changing anything on your face or a physical feature, you're worried about, is this really going to look good on me? Is it really better to do it? So the fact that I was able to visually get an idea of what it would look like made me a lot more comfortable. And I can say that the pictures that he showed me on the computer that day to now are almost identical. When I went into the office, I wasn't aware that there was two different types of rhinoplasties, that there's a closed and an open. And Dr. Kaufman did a really good job of explaining them. From what he told me, an open rhinoplasty, they physically cut on the outside and do a lot of work from that way. And a closed rhinoplasty, it's all done through the inside. So that's what I decided to do, which is really nice because now I have no visible scarring or anything. So if you really didn't know me and knew what I looked like before this, you would have no idea that I actually had my nose done. They had to remove a section of my nose in order to build two different types of grafts. I needed the grafts in order to build my nose back up since it was collapsing. So they did that and put the grafts about here and here, he said. And then he also fixed my side profile. So he took the bump away and he did move my tip up a little bit, but he was very good. Like, I told him exactly what I wanted and he really didn't veer away from that. Noticed a difference in my breathing right away, and I wasn't even at 100%. I am actually getting air in my nose without trying, which sounds crazy, but I was never able to do that. I can breathe no problem. I don't have like dry mouth or dry throat anymore because I'm not breathing through my mouth, and smell and taste has definitely improved as well. But it really is worth it in the end, and I can say like my life has definitely improved so much. And it sounds really crazy because like it's just like your nose, but it really does change like how you live your everyday life. And I would tell anybody who's considering it or willing to like do it, and I would send them right to Dr. Kaufman.